This is brutally honest advice for men to win in their 20s. I made my first million at 26. I crossed 100 million in net worth at age 31. And this is my roadmap for things that I learned along the way. I'd like to normalize a 6-day a week, 12-hour per day work week for men between 16 and 28. And despite all the self-worth voodoo that social media and society will tell you, you are valued based on your utility. And when you're young, you have none. But you have a lot of energy. And so trade that energy for experience points and become useful. The first rule of entrepreneurship, according to Alex, is use what you've got. And the reason I like that is because many people always don't start things because they don't have the capital, they don't have the connections, they don't have the whatever insert insecurity or projection of blame and power they want to put on. But the first rule is you use what you have. And so it's about resourcefulness, not resources. And so if you have energy, you use the resource you have, you use what you've got to trade, to develop experience, to develop proof that you can get good at a skill. And you only get good at a skill by not being good at a skill and repeating it and then failing at each time and then making incremental improvements, which take many, many repetitions until you actually get good. And this may be a little controversial, but I'm not here to be nice to you. I'm trying to be kind, which might mean that it hurts a little bit. So let's make this practical. If you have less than $100,000 in savings and you would like to have $100,000 or more in savings, these are the things that I would recommend doing. And that means that you have to check out your ego. Your ego is gone for this. All right, you don't care what other people think because they're not going to be there in 10 years. All right, because you have a whole new group of friends that are way fucking better and cooler. So one, stop eating out. Discount groceries only. That's if you're super poor. Here's my caveat, if you know how to make money, you already have a base level of skills, then eating Chipotle and whatever you can, DoorDash it in so that you can keep working. The moment I realized I could make $500 every 30 minutes by selling, I was like, oh, I'm never cooking food or grocery shopping ever again. Anything that was less than $500 an hour was now immediately outsourced, all right? But this advice is for people who are super broke, okay? So if you don't have the skill set yet at all, and you're struggling to just get things going, then you need to be completely on the defensive so that you can have enough money so that you can start taking bets. Because the only way that you're gonna get ahead is that you have to make bets. You gotta make bets on education, you gotta make bets on opportunities, you gotta make bets on inventory, you gotta make bets on software. You wanna start a Shopify store, you wanna start a school community, you wanna start something. It's still gonna cost some money, right? You might have to buy a camera, you have to buy some software that helps you edit videos. Like there's some expenses. All right, and so having a big stockpile allows you to be patient. The more money you have, the longer you can think because you don't have to worry about tomorrow. You know that next month and the month after taken care of, because even if you made no money, you've got enough. That's how you can start thinking long term. People are like, think long term, but like if you have payroll and you've got rent or you've got groceries to pay, you can't think long term because you're in survival mode. And so I'm trying to get survival to be as low as humanly possible for you so that you could get into thrive mode, but it's all relative. If you make 40 grand a month and spend 40 grand a month, you're gonna be in the same survival mode. But if you make 40 grand a month and spend 4, you're gonna have every month you make 10 months worth of income. And so in 2 months, you've got 20 months saved up. You're good. And then you can get super aggressive with that other 36 and start really betting to double down. All right. So here's the very broke 5-6 things that you can do to immediately spend way less. 1, stop eating out, discount groceries only. 2, stop buying new clothes, go to Goodwill only. 3, only attend free friend events. All right. So think of what I just said. Think about all the events that friends will tell you to come to. Weddings, bachelor parties, birthdays, just nights out because it's Thirsty Thursday, whatever. Only attend free friend events. And if they don't support your goals, they're not your friends.